The central problem of development is to explain how a fertilized egg is transformed into a highly complex adult organism. Adult animals have millions of cells, from cells of the nervous system to muscle cells, from bone cells to the cells that line the intestines. The process by which these different cell types appear during development is called cell differentiation. The early cells of the embryo have the ability to form any type of adult cell. These cells will eventually develop into all the different types of cells in the adult body. How do the different types of cells come together to form the complex structures of the adult, like the legs, or an eye, or the brain? The process is called morphogenesis. Consider a single cell dividing into a mass of cells. If differentiation in different cell types and morphogenesis into different structures did not occur, the result would be a large ball of cells. But complex organisms are not balls of cells, at least not after the first few cell divisions have taken place. Let's see how the process of cell differentiation and morphogenesis shape growing embryos, like the 28-hour-old frog embryo shown here. To get an idea of how an embryo develops, we'll look at the development of a frog. We'll use the frog's developing embryo to learn some terms for understanding the orientation of the embryo. This embryo is starting to take on the shape of the tadpole, with the head and tail starting to develop. The front or head end of the embryo is called the anterior. The rear end is the posterior. The top or back of the embryo is called the dorsal side, and the bottom is the ventral side. These terms are rather like a biological version of the points of the compass. See if you can identify the anterior, posterior, ventral, and dorsal regions of this adult frog. Drag the labels into place and click Submit to see if you're correct. Sorry, that's not quite right. That's right. Remember that the anterior is going to be the head of the embryo. The posterior is the tail, and dorsal and ventral refer to the back and belly of the embryo, respectively.